The Tale of Resilience. Arun's Journey to Wisdom. Let me share with you a story, one that delves into the essence of resilience, the art of finding strength amid struggle. This is the tale of a young man named Arun. Arun lived in a small, serene village cradled by majestic mountains and flowing rivers. He was a hard-working and thoughtful soul, carrying dreams as vast as the sky. Yet, life for Arun was far from easy. Each day, he rose before dawn, laboring tirelessly in the fields to support his aging parents and siblings. Despite his unwavering effort, his life seemed trapped in an unending cycle of toil. With every setback, doubt crept into Arun's heart. Why does life have to be so difficult? He wondered. If I work hard and do my best, why does it still feel like I'm failing? One evening, drained from another grueling day, Arun sat by the riverbank, watching the sun dip below the mountains. The once soothing river now mirrored his stagnation, offering no solace or answers. In his despair, he recalled tales of a wise teacher, Buddha, who was said to hold answers to life's deepest struggles. That night, Arun resolved to find Buddha, hoping to uncover the meaning behind his hardships. The next morning, Arun set out on his journey. He didn't know exactly where to find Buddha, only that the teacher traveled through villages sharing wisdom. Arun traversed forests, scaled steep hills, and crossed rivers, each step weighted with doubt, yet fueled by a flicker of hope. After days of relentless travel, Arun's perseverance bore fruit. He found Buddha seated beneath the shade of an ancient tree, speaking softly to a small, attentive gathering. The serenity of the scene was magnetic, as if even the trees and birds were attuned to his words. When the crowd dispersed, Arun approached Buddha. The teacher's warm, understanding gaze invited Arun to share his story. Bowing respectfully, Arun poured out his heart. "Master," he began, his voice trembling, "I work hard every day, but my life feels like an endless struggle. I feel as though I'm walking in circles, never truly moving forward. Why is life so hard when all I want is peace?" Buddha listened patiently, then gestured for Arun to sit beside him. Pointing to a towering tree nearby, its branches spread wide and roots anchored deep in the earth, Buddha asked, "Do you see that tree?" Arun nodded, observing its strength and stability. "This tree did not become strong by avoiding the wind," Buddha explained. "It grew strong because it learned to stand firm against it. Each time the wind pushed, the tree dug its roots deeper into the earth, grounding itself further." As Buddha's words sank in, Arun gazed at the tree. For the first time, he began to see his struggles differently, not as barriers, but as forces that could strengthen him, much like the wind strengthens the tree. Still, doubt lingered. "Master," Arun said quietly, "sometimes I feel so overwhelmed by my struggles. How can I be sure I'll find the strength to keep going?" Buddha's eyes softened with understanding. "Arun," he said, "strength does not mean you will never feel weak. It means learning to stand firm even when you do. Like the tree, you may be shaken, but each storm helps you grow roots that make you stronger." A shift began within Arun. He realized his struggles were not pointless. They were shaping him, grounding him, teaching him to be steadfast. "Master," Arun finally said, a note of peace in his voice, "I think I understand. I will try to see my struggles not as enemies, but as teachers." Buddha smiled. "Good. Remember, resilience is not about avoiding hardship. It is about letting hardship strengthen you. With each challenge, you grow roots capable of withstanding even the fiercest storms." Arun sat quietly, contemplating Buddha's words. The idea that the wind, though harsh, could help the tree grow stronger was comforting. His struggles, he realized, were not chains holding him back. They were the very winds helping him grow. The seed, the river, and the lotus, a journey of resilience. Arun held tightly to Buddha's words, yet doubt lingered in his heart. What if his hardships continued endlessly? What if he never saw the fruits of his labor? The fear that his struggles might be in vain weighed heavily on him. Buddha, sensing Arun's uncertainty, bent down and picked up a small seed from the ground. Placing it gently in Arun's hand, he said, "Look at this seed." His voice was calm, yet filled with wisdom. This seed holds the potential to grow into a tall, mighty tree. But before it can grow, it must first be buried in the dark soil, hidden away from the light, warmth, and all that it seeks. It must struggle through the earth before it can reach the sun and fulfill its purpose. Arun stared at the seed in his palm, turning it over thoughtfully as Buddha continued. The darkness is not the end, it is the beginning. In life, you must endure unseen growth, the struggles that make you question everything. But remember, just like the seed, your hardships are preparing you. They are building the foundation for the strength you will need to grow. A shift stirred within Arun. For the first time, he saw his struggles not as barriers, but as stepping stones, preparing him for a growth he couldn't yet see. He clenched the seed in his hand, a spark of hope igniting within him. "Master," he asked, "how can I know if I'm strong enough to keep going, even when I can't see the light?" Buddha smiled gently. "It is not about knowing you are strong enough. It is about trusting that each challenge is giving you the strength you need. Just as the seed does not know its full potential until it breaks through the soil, you too will discover your strength as you journey forward. Faith in yourself will be your light when all else seems dark." Arun's doubt softened, and a new sense of acceptance began to bloom. His hardships, he realized, were not enemies, but allies in his growth. Yet, uncertainty still flickered in his heart. The road ahead was unpredictable, and he feared future trials. Buddha, noticing his lingering concern, gestured toward a river nearby. "Look at the river," Buddha said. "It flows over rocks, around branches, and through narrow bends, always finding its way down the mountain. Does it stop when it encounters obstacles? Number it, adapts, moving forward, carving a path through whatever stands in its way." Arun watched the river, mesmerized by its graceful and unyielding flow. "Do you mean, Master," Arun asked, "that I too must learn to flow like the river, to adapt to whatever life places in my path?" Buddha nodded. "Yes, Arun. Like the river, you have the strength to keep moving forward. You may need to change your direction or approach, but every obstacle shapes your path. Resilience is not just standing firm, it's knowing when to bend and adapt." A sense of lightness filled Arun as he reflected on the river's journey. He realized that his own path, like the river's, was shaped by every twist and turn. However, a new impatience stirred within him. He longed to grow, to reach his dreams, but his progress felt painstakingly slow. Buddha, sensing this, began another story. "There is a type of bamboo," Buddha said, "that takes years to show any growth above the soil. In its first year, nothing appears, nor in the second, third, or even fourth year. Many would think the seed is dead. But in the fifth year, the bamboo suddenly shoots up, growing over 80 feet.